Good afternoon and welcome down to Windy Hill Kennel. We are located in Central Ohio, and this litter does have a waiting list on it. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, please know that I'm not sure we're going to have anything left on this when the pics are taken. Also, if you're new to us and you have not watched our videos before, or even if you have and don't know it, if you hit the subscribe button on the top right hand corner of the YouTube page and hit subscribe, you will always receive a notice via email when I post a puppy video. So let's get started. This is our domino litter. These guys are marked. This has got a dot here and a dot here, big dot here, and you can't see some of these because probably you're looking at them from the front, where I'm looking at them from the back. But it's funny, if you look, we ought to turn around once and let you see them from the back end, because these guys have the same markings on their butt for those middle three. So these are girls. There are 4 girls and there are 3 boys. And for those of you that have seen the picture on the website, yes, we are missing a puppy. She laid on one puppy and we lost it, so we lost a little boy. So there was 4 and 4, but now we're 4 and 3. So there are also 2 chocolate and white parties in this litter, and they're both boys, and these 2 are the chocolate and white parties. So they're not microchipped yet. We're going to microchip them when we're done today. We're also going to do their tails and their dew claws. That'll be done today. Why are you shaking? Quit your shaking. Are you dreaming? He says, nope, I'm going to shake. And if you have any questions on these guys too, if you're on the waiting list, you're more than welcome to give me a call. And they do have the same markings on their butt. But other than that, I'm going to put a new video on this afternoon. You should see it in about, I don't know, probably an hour from when we do this today. And this one's hunting for a nipple on this blanket. That's just, there's not one there. And sometime either today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, I will have their new individual photos on. Once the individual photos goes on, then people will start taking their pics. So we're just going to go through them today, and you'll be able to kind of remember who's who by their markings on their back. And so let's get started. Let me turn my scales on. We're going to give you a beginning weight on these guys. Let me scooch you back. I think we'll start with the boys. So this is the smallest male. He has a black and white party, and he's got a spot right in the center of his back with a couple other big dots. He's got another dot on this side, and he's got a totally white belly. All these puppies will have a white belly. Really nice blaze with a star on his head. And these guys, it's hard to tell with their ears, but if you've never seen our videos of newborns, we may not be able to do it with him. He's pretty wiggly. Their ears are sealed completely shut. He says, don't bother my ear. So are their eyes. So about 12 to 14 days old, these will open up. His eyes will start to open up. His nose will turn black. The noses on these 2 are going to be brown. And other than that, tails are come off today. They're going to have a regular dock tail. They also have dew claws, and I know everybody always hears me talk about dew claws. Dew claws are the extra toe that's up here on the inside of the foot. There are 4 toes on a dog. The 5th toe is a dew claw, and it's really more of a hindrance than is a help, especially when your puppies are being neutered and spayed. I look at this toenail as a breeding tool for a male, because when they climb on a female, they dig that toenail into her back, and then catches in the hair, and it holds him on her back. But for a groomer, these are a nightmare, because when you go to trim their legs, you always catch this. And lots of times it gets big and floppy, and there also can be dew claws on the back, but this particular puppy does not have one. So that's why we're going to take the dew claws off today when we give them their microchip. And I talked enough, my scale shut off. These guys will probably at about, this is 8.4 ounces today. When they're about 3 weeks old, they will start eating dry dog food. We do not put mushy stuff in it. We do not put milk on it. We do not put hot water on it. We feed a really teeny tiny kibble when they're about 3 weeks old. We'll start mom and puppies on a really tiny kibble. Mom doesn't need it, but she likes it, so we just as well feed it to her because she'll eat all theirs. So we change her over to a real high protein, high fat puppy food. It's called American Natural Starter. It's not really a puppy, but it is for small puppies because the bite is really super tiny. And they'll eat that till about 4.5 weeks old. And then we'll start mixing back in the regular food that we feed our moms and babies, which is a 30-20, 30% protein, 20% fat. Okay, this is a chocolate and white. He's got really nice markings. And if you look at this butt, he's got like this flat line right here where the chocolate stops. Right there. When I get this guy up, I'm going to show you butts. Their butts are marked the same. It's so funny. All right, let me turn you back around. So, this guy is, I'd say he's probably going to be a little bit bigger than his brother. He's got, his two distinct markings are the two eyeballs on the side of him. He's got the 2 dots over here. This puppy does not have that. So if you want to keep track of which one he is, that would be my marks I would go by. This one is 13.8 ounces as of today. And he's got a really pretty blaze and a really pretty face. Okay, Munchkin, lay down there. All right, this is the other chocolate and white, and he's got 2 dots on his back. Bellies are white, of course, nothing else but white. Little white star on the head. He's got a brown nose coming. Right now he's still a lot of pink on there, but it'll get there. This guy's is almost completely filled in. And he's also got a brown elbow. Huh, you're a nice baby. Yes, you are. Let's see what you weigh. 11.4. Yeah, I think this one's going to be the biggest in the litter. All right, let's start on the girls. There's lots of girly things going on down here. All right, so this girl is, man, this is probably the biggest one. This is a pretty big one. She's got a spot on her back. Her nose will turn black. She's got a really pretty blaze up her face. It's nice and equal. And, of course, all white belly. And she's got the same butt. This one and this one. And these 3 have the same spot across their back. Coats are just showing a little bit of curl. That comes a little bit later with these guys than it did the others. They'll get 11 ounces on the button. So curls will come, probably, you know, I see waves coming in this one. There's waves up on the neck on this one. I know, I hear you groaning. Hold your pants on. All right, this is the smallest female out of the group. And she's got an all black face. She's got 1 domino dot on her back, and she shows a little bit of waves down through her back and on her sides. She's got black pants on. She's got bikini pants on, and of course white belly. No color on the belly. Her nose is going to be black. It's funny, she's got this big pink area all around her muzzle is going to be white. She's got this little tiny pink spot left on her nose, but it will turn black. And she has a domino spot up on her neck, so she's got 2 domino spots. She is 7.2 ounces right on the button. That pan is so cold, I hate putting them on it. Now I have no idea which one of these 2 I did. Okay, I did not do the all black face, so that's the first one we did. All right, this is the other female. She has, of course, all white. And she's got really no domino spots. They're kind of all, hers are all joined. So she's got big patch on the back and great big patch that goes almost all the way around on this side and around on this side. What do you think? And you got an all black face and your nose is turning black, but she's gonna have some freckles on her cheeks too. I know I touched your face. You'll be all right. She's gonna be the biggest, I think. 13.6. So we'll see where we're at from that. This one says, I know there's gotta be something here to eat. Yeah, I know there's gotta be something there to eat. All right, this little girl has an all white side on this side. There are some dark spots gonna come out underneath here. You can see that black spot. That'll come out a little bit more as she gets older. This side's got lots of color on it. She's got a little bit of a little piece that comes over, a little part over her back. No white on her face except this little snip on her nose. These 2 have the same markings on their nose. That's funny. All right, let's see what she weighs. 11.4. Nope, 11.6. I know that's so cold. I'm sorry. So that's kind of the story on these guys. They're really doing good. No issues at all. Everybody is nursing well. Stella is being a really good mom. She just drives us nuts because every time we walk in, she thinks it's time to eat, even though she eats dog food all the time. With as many as they're nursing, we've been giving them extra cottage cheese with a little bit more raw hamburger in it, and she expects that several times a day. So we have to listen to her bark, but she doesn't get it several times a day. She just gets it once. So they're all doing great. I will have some individual photos on, like I said, sometime by Wednesday. And if you have any questions on these guys, please feel free to call me. I will, once the pictures are on, I will call the first person and tell them it's their pick. And it usually goes pretty fast. I will call each one of you as the pics are taken. And basically, once their pics are taken, I leave them right on that page. I move them to the bottom of the page. And over top of the photo, it will say, this puppy is sold and going to live with the Joneses. I don't know. And once they're all sold, I will move the entire litter to the puppies that are sold page. So that kind of gives you the skivvy on taking a pic. And if there's nothing in this litter you want and you're on the waiting list, let me know. I'll be glad to take you off the list. I have a plethora of waiting list of people on a waiting list that just are driving us crazy for a puppy. And I just spotted this little guy does have back dew claws. So you see that great big odd toe out there on the side? That's a back dew claw. I think he's the only one in this litter that has back dew claws. I know it. Got back dew claws. All right. Well, you guys have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful week. And again, call me if you have any questions. Please don't email me with questions. I get way too many emails and I won't get to you for a couple days, as busy as we are this week. So have a good one, and we'll talk to you later.